Hey guys, happy Friday, happy long weekend, that's what it is. So, I'm ugly today and I'm about to clean these few leaves out of the pool and get it ready to shut down sometime next week because I'm tired of doing pool maintenance for the year. So, walk with me on my journey today. I have the greatest news to share about what happened today. My son, I always talk about my kids, and it's because, and let me just say, a lot of people say that everything's about their kids, right? But that's usually not true. That's just true on their social media. Some people really are all about their kids, and that's great. Those people are doing their job, right? I'm one of those people. I spend so much time with my children and just teaching them and training them and everything. That's my job. That is my job. That's what I signed up to do, and I have 3 children. So today, my oldest, he is a junior in high school, and he has been out of school for 3 days now. He has like strep. So the high school messaged me. It's actually a lady that her children go to school there, and her youngest child is my daughter's best friend. So she has my personal number, and she messaged me and she said, is your oldest going on the Washington, D.C. trip? I asked him if he would like to go on the trip at the beginning of the year, and he said no. He said, why would I want to go up there and see all of those people that I don't even like? And I said, right? You're right. And he was like, Mom, we always go to the beach. I want to go to the beach during spring break. I don't want to go to Washington. I said, done deal. You don't have to go to Washington. Who cares? If you wanted to go, great. Because you already know the truth. Look at that bug. Ew. But if you don't want to go, then you don't have to go. Where's my backyard so you can see something other than water? Anyway, long story short, I said to the lady, I already asked him. He doesn't want to go. But thank you for checking with us. Because it was a deadline for the money. And she was like, no problem. Hope he gets to feeling better. And I could not take it. Like, something inside of me said, just do it. Just do it. I am not a talker. I'm a doer. Like, when everybody else is saying they wish they had done this, and if I see somebody, I'm going to do this or that, I'm already doing it while they're still talking about it. I am a doer. So I sent her a picture of a cell phone tower in our state's capital, which is Jackson, Mississippi, and it's a mini version of the Washington Monument. It looks just like it. My blood boiled when I first saw that a few weeks ago. I'd never seen it before, but apparently it's been there for over a decade. Well, anyway, or no, close to a decade. Anyway, so I sent her that picture, and then I sent her a picture of the actual Washington Monument and what it was. Now, that picture said that it was, the sun god Ra or whatever, and somebody else, I can't remember, but that's not true. It stands for, I don't know why that particular picture said that, and I did correct it to her. That particular, the Washington Monument is symbolic of Osiris's phallus. Same thing with the 14 fish or whatever they say, It's about the phallus, and you guys, if you don't know what a phallus is, it's a penis, okay? So it's symbolic of all these Egyptian gods and everything. Everything is about Freemasonry and Egyptian gods and goddesses. And, they teach us that it's not real. But it's the opposite. It's so real to them. It is real. It is real. It is real. But they just pretend like it isn't. And that's dangerous. That is what has gotten us, ultimately, that is what has gotten us to where we are today, are the lies that so many people take to be truth. That people will argue you down. But that's not true. You can look it up right here on Google oh, Jesus, help me. So I just told her, I said, okay, the truth is my son knows everything there is to know that he's ever going to need to know, is what I said, about Washington and all of the lies that have been told and what all of the monuments and the buildings and the symbology and, you know, all of that. I said, that's probably the main reason he doesn't want to go. It's my fault, and I'm proud of it. And I said, and no, my parents weren't crazy conspiracy theorists. They didn't teach me any of this. I have questioned authority since the day I was born. And I didn't just question it. You know, I looked into it, and everything since I was around 16 years old, everything I've ever found has led back to Freemasonry. And that's what I said to her, because you guys, if you say everything leads back to Israel or to the Jesuits or the Zionists, then you lose them. Like, cognitive dissonance sets in deep. So I just said Freemasonry. And I just hit the send button, and it was done. It was over with. And I was like, hee hee. In my mind, I'm like, ha ha, you know, she just got schooled. Because, I said, if you do go to Washington with the juniors and seniors, come back and research all of the places that you visited and dig deep. Look into Freemasonry and what those things mean, and you'll be amazed. And guess what? She messaged me right back, and she said, I don't think you're crazy at all. I have watched some documentaries on Freemasonry and its ties to Washington, and I believe that you and I could have some very serious, in-depth conversations that we would agree on very much. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So you guys, the thing about that is, it's great. Like, it's great to hear that. But the problem is, you're still willing to take a whole grade, 2 grades of children to Washington and teach them an absolute lie when you know the truth. So it's awesome, because there is a great awakening. It's horrible that there's not more people standing up and going, no, we don't want to go to Washington. In fact, if we go to Washington, it'll be to expose the happenings that are going on there. And all Washington is just headquarters for world police. We are headquarters for the world police for Israel. So we should be exposing it, bringing it to light. You know, I'm not mad at her at all. I'm not. But don't just be a free thinker. Be a free doer. Don't be afraid to do what you know is right. No matter who says what, no matter who's looking, no matter who, you know, shuns you, talks bad about you, outright treats you like an idiot. Who cares? Like, we have a job to do. Let's do it, because the Great Awakening is only worth something if we're not just finding out all of these things, but we're sharing it. Don't hold on to the information. And I was so glad that I didn't. I shared it. I've never been scared to share things. And I hear a lot of people say stuff like that, especially about Freemasonry. And I think that that's one of the ways that you can really, really get to people, because everybody knows a Freemason. Most of them are going to say, my grandpa was a Freemason, or my great Uncle Joe is a Freemason, or whatever. But everyone can kind of relate, because everyone knows a Freemason. So no matter where you have to start, if you want to start there, or if you've got a weather buff that's really interested in the weather, maybe you can start with the cloud seeding and all of the Harvard studies, or, you know, whatever it is. Try to use it to spike their interest, their curiosity, and let's get the truth out there, and then get them to help us spread the truth. Happy long weekend. I don't even know you know what, to be honest, I don't know what Labor Day is all about. I mean, I don't know what it's really all about. I'm sure there's an underlying meaning that I haven't ever cared to look up. I should do that today. I should educate myself. So I'm just going to say happy long weekend. Have a great one. Peace out.